Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
If you're looking for a fun family activity, look no further than the ZipQuest Ziplining and Canopy Tour located right off Interstate 95 in Fayetteville. As production intern Mandy Brannon discovered, zipping through this geological quirk is not only a thrilling ride with great views, but an aerial natural history tour as well.
Visit the ZipQuest Zipline Tour in the heart of Cumberland County, and you'll be well on your way to an adventure like no other. For over 50 years, the Bryan family has owned and preserved over 55 acres of land that until recently was a well-kept secret.
The purpose of buying it was just to protect it, really. It was such a precious, special, unusual, and not well-known place.
Tucked in between huge pines, mountain laurel, and bald cypress trees is Carver's Falls. It stands nearly 2 stories high and over 150 feet wide.
This is the largest waterfall on the east coast of North and South Carolina, from the coast all the way up to the foothills of the mountain. It's sort of a geological quirk that allows this waterfall to be here.
For the last 42 years, the land has only been used by Girls and Boy Scout troops for camping trips. But as people started to freely roam the land, the family decided to create a zipline course that would show the natural beauty of the land without destroying the environment.
This means a lot to our family. This has been in the family for over 50 years, and this is a way that we can share it with the public in a meaningful way, where they can see all the aspects of the property, the unique gem of the waterfall, the terrain, all the trees, the bald cypress, the white oaks, the loblollies, and get in and amongst the trees without having an environmental impact on the land.
Steps, an Ann Arbor, Michigan-based company that specializes in adventure programs, designed the course of 8 zip lines across 13 platforms to take advantage of the unique topography of this area.
This particular canopy tour is really special because we're going uphill for most of the course, trying to get back up to the waterfalls rather than going with the natural loss of elevation on the property, which means we had to incorporate several spiral staircases or other unique elements out on the course. By doing that, it allowed us to wrap back on ourselves, so we end 30 yards away from the building where we started from.
The preparation for zipping begins from the moment you arrive. And as I found out, the tour guides will take you through each step so you can start zipping as safely and as quickly as possible.
This is a really simple process. We're just going to finish getting geared up, and then we're going to head to the training center and have a quick little lesson.
Just flat hand.
Flat hand. All right, we're done with the training course. Now we're going to head up the stairs to start zipping.
Now that I'm all clipped in, here comes the best part. It really is all downhill from here.
Swinging through the trees like Tarzan is definitely well worth the price. Throw in a little opera from one of the tour guides, and it's an added bonus.
It's definitely worth the money for what it is. You get what you pay for.
Yeah, there's a lot of value. I mean, the initial cost might be off-putting to some folks, but it's a 2.5-hour program here, and a lot of jumps, a lot of zips, and a lot of good scenery. So I think it is a good value when you look at the whole perspective.
And if you're like me and you're thinking, I'd like to try that, but I'm not really an outdoorsy person, well,
it's one of those activities that can appeal to just about anybody. If you're looking for a thrill ride, you've got 800-foot long zips that get you moving over 30 miles an hour. You're up to 100 feet in the air. At the same time, you don't need to be overly fit. You don't need to be an active person. You can come out and enjoy the environment and the outdoors and the woods in a way that nobody ever has before, and you don't need to be an expert at it.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I was really nervous at first, like our first zip where you had to jump off. That was a little intimidating. Just you could look around and the waterfalls were really pretty, and the helix staircase, that was cool.
What is really cool is how accessible ZipQuest is from anywhere in the state.
From Raleigh, it's an hour trip, and from all around, it's just several hours because it's sort of in the heart of North Carolina. It makes it for a day trip for a lot of folks, and I think that's going to bring a lot of people here.
From somewhere up in the trees, this is Mandy Brannon for North Carolina Weekend.
ZipQuest Waterfall and Treetop Adventure is at 533 Carvers Falls Road in Fayetteville, and they run zip lines every day of the week. For more information, give them a call at 910-488-8787 or check them out online at zipquest.com.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.